Hello folks, what's up? I know you've missed me. No, you haven't. Nobody cares. Nobody watches. Yes, I have been absent for over a week, and that is because I have been sick. All this training, all this work, all this, whatever. I don't know. I picked up a bug. Did not feel. I didn't leave my bed for several days, and so I've got big plans this next week. I am leaving for Majorca for a week to ride out there with my training partner, Ian Gibson. And I'm trying to make sure that my body still works, my bike still works, and I've had to fix some things on it. And we'll see how this goes. So come along for today's pre-flight shakeout ride, and we'll see if I find anything interesting for you. All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been absent for so long. Yes, I feel like dog stank for several days. I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better, so we're gonna go for a little bit of a ride today. I'm just trying to keep kind of cool and trying to make sure my legs still work before I go to Majorca and put in some ridiculous like 25-hour week with 30,000 feet of climbing. I don't know. There's nothing flat on that island, so we're gonna do a lot of riding unless there's some kind of disaster. So that's kind of the plan here. So this is a few areas down on the local Vancouver waterfront area that I kind of like to ride around, and I'm just trying to enjoy things here a little bit and make sure things go. The Vancouver waterfront has several trails. They're usually multi-use paths, so you can see that there's walkers and there's joggers and there's folks around here, but on gloomy days like today, there tends not to be quite as many people down there, and so sometimes I choose to take these paths, and sometimes I don't. Occasionally I will go down to the boat ramp, and here I am taking the dock out to riding out to the end of the dock. No, I did not go in the water, and then ride back up. So this is always kind of a fun little test of your balance. And no, I've never fallen or had a problem there, but you know, who knows, that happens sometimes. This building right here ahead of me, this was the former Christensen Yacht Builders, and it was kind of a fixture down here on the Vancouver waterfront for a long time. It's now been taken over by Vigor, and quite honestly, I can't remember if it was lost in bankruptcy or if it was bought out. I don't know. Their claim to fame is that they built Tiger Woods' yacht a decade or two ago, and he called it Privacy, or Leave Me the Freak Alone, or I don't need your trouble anymore, I want to go find women. Anyway, okay, that was maybe a little too much. Anyway, they built Tiger Woods' yacht here right in Vancouver, Washington, and then delivered it to him. I don't know how they delivered it to him. Anyway, it's a 155-foot yacht. They build some big, classy, nice yachts in that place, but they don't do so much anymore. Actually, I don't know what they do anymore. This is more of the Vancouver waterfront trail. Again, usually it's a fun, gorgeous little trail. Very cool stuff to ride around here, as long as there's not too many people on it. And today there just really wasn't that many people on it, which made it kind of nice. And you can go right down to downtown Vancouver and see how that rolls. I did take a couple stabs at a couple segments today just because I wanted to see how my legs felt or to see how I was feeling. And my legs don't feel too bad. I don't know how much big stuff I've got in me or whatnot, but that's the way it goes. I only rode about 18 miles. I only had an hour today, so had a lot of stuff to get ready before I head off on this trip to Majorca. So tune in. Maybe we'll see some cool stuff in Majorca the rest of the week. Thanks for watching.